You buy the ticket the way you always do. Gas station, Tuesday night. $1 you almost didn't spend. You don't check it right away. You never do. It sits in your wallet for 2 days, folded behind your ID, forgotten. Then, on a Thursday afternoon, standing in line for coffee, you open the app out of boredom and scan it. The numbers load slowly. 1 match, 2 matches, 3. By the 6th number, your hands are shaking so hard you drop your phone. You just won $47 million. And you have not told a single person. You don't scream. You don't call anyone. You stand in that coffee line and order like nothing happened, because your brain hasn't caught up to your bank account yet. For the rest of that day, you say nothing. Not to your roommate, not to your mother, not to the person you've been dating for 8 months. You tell yourself it's because you need to think. Really? It's because the second you say it out loud, your life stops being yours. The first call you make isn't to someone you love. It's to a lawyer who specializes in lottery winners. A job title you didn't know existed 24 hours ago. She tells you the first rule before anything else. Don't sign the ticket yet. Don't post anything. Don't tell anyone who doesn't need to know. She explains blind trusts, anonymous claiming, the handful of states where you're allowed to disappear into the paperwork instead of a press conference. You realize, sitting in her office, that protecting this money means protecting it from the people closest to you first. You need a story for why you're suddenly different, calmer, distracted, disappearing for hours at a time. You tell your roommate you picked up a freelance contract. You tell your mother you're just stressed about work. Every lie is small, but you're now living 2 lives at once. The one where you still split the electric bill, and the one where you could buy the building. The hardest part isn't the money. It's becoming someone who keeps secrets from people who've never had a reason to doubt you. You expect the fantasy, the car, the trip, the apartment with a view. Instead, for the first month, you buy almost nothing. You still drive your old car to your old job. You still show up on time, because the moment your life visibly changes, the questions start, and you're not ready for the questions. The money sits in the trust, untouched, while you keep living like someone who's never seen it. It's the strangest kind of poverty, being unimaginably rich and choosing every day to act broke. 8 months in, you're at dinner with the person you've been dating. She asks, half joking, why you've been so distant. You almost tell her. The words are right there. You picture her face, relief, excitement, maybe love, and for a second it feels worth the risk. Then you picture the other version, the one where the relationship quietly recalculates itself around a number, where you can never again be sure which reason she's staying for. You order dessert instead and change the subject. Here's what nobody tells you about wealth kept secret. There's no one to celebrate with. You can't post the vacation. You can't upgrade your apartment without an explanation. You can't help your mother with her mortgage without inventing a source for the money. You've solved the financial problem of your entire life, and you are more alone with it than you've ever been with anything. Eventually, you start letting the truth out in pieces, not as a confession, but as a series of small, deniable improvements, a bonus at work, an investment that paid off, a raise you forgot to mention. You watch how people react to fractions of the truth before deciding how much more they get. It's manipulative, and you know it, but it's also the only way you've found to protect yourself while slowly rejoining your own life. A year later, you're not richer in the way you imagined at 19, dreaming about winning the lottery. You're careful, quiet, a little more alone than you used to be, but you also own your time completely. You've watched, in real time, exactly who in your life values you and who was always going to ask you for something. That's the part no one warns you about. The money isn't the hard part. Deciding who's allowed to know you have it, that's the real inheritance. If you had $47 million tomorrow, would you tell anyone? Comment your honest answer below.